Sup, bub? What's up, everybody? DB Slayer 7 here. Let's talk about X-Men, Days of Future Past. I'm going to give you guys the short and the long. Go see it. Now, for the long. This movie is amazing. Just the best that Hollywood could have produced from an X-Men movie. And I know that's saying a lot, but not really. I mean, other than maybe the first one, and I guess First Class, we haven't really had great X-Men movies. And after seeing First Class and now this, you know what, guys? It ain't that hard. What are the highlights of the movie? Let me see. Mystique, played by Jennifer Lawrence. 2 Professor Xaviers. 1 Mr. Tumnus and 1 Captain Picard. Magneto's great. We've got Storm. We've got Quicksilver. He's cool. We've got Mystique again, I guess. I should really establish that Mystique is great in this. Wolverine, played by Hugh Jackman. Another brilliant performance. The acting all around is great. Peter Dinklage. The effects, the Sentinels, both new and old, are great. The action, the story. I can't find a thing wrong with this. Really, go see this movie. Is there anything bad about this movie? Well, I will say, in the beginning, it's kind of cartoony. The CGI, while very colorful and nice to look at, is also in a very dark place, so the colorful stuff really pops out, but it also is really noticeable that it's CGI. People turn into fire and lasers, and there's magical portals, and Mystique robots going about. That's right, I said Mystique robots. You want to find out about that? Go watch the movie. Also, it's very confusing as to where this takes place. Not only are we dealing with a time travel plot, we're dealing with a bit of a retcon. It's kind of literally saying that none of the other movies actually happened. They're saying that, hey, all that nasty, bad movies, those didn't actually happen. These good movies, X-Men First Class and Future whatever, those are real because it technically happens after First Class, so that still counts, but it doesn't. The other bad thing about this movie is when it actually happens, like Xavier is not crippled, but he is crippled, and it's after First Class, but it's kinda not. Wolverine doesn't have his claws, but he does, and it gets jumbled, and it's weird, and actors are playing same parts. Who cares? It's a great movie. I will definitely say, and since I have the spoilers on there, the Quicksilver scene is magnificent. Quicksilver himself. I know that Quicksilver, the character, is getting a little weird nowadays because now the Avengers wants him, but Fox also wants him. You know what? After seeing the Carl's Jr.'s commercial, I was worried that it was going to be stupid, but it fits, and he's a really cool, fun character. I mean, he's a douchebag, but Quicksilver's a douchebag. He plays it well. The effects on him are magnificent. The one scene in particular, if any of you know what I'm talking about, is one of the big highlights of the movie, one of the big set pieces, and I'd like to see more of this Quicksilver. Like I said, there's a lot to like in this movie. There's tons of good stuff, there's good actors, and they're still available to do stuff, and I hope that since this is a technical retcon, we can finally move on from the humans hate mutants stuff. We've had 7 movies of this, guys. I mean, we get it. Mutants are bad in the eyes of humans, and that's the whole struggle. But after this, we hoped that, maybe humans and mutants can coincide with one another and, face a greater threat. I'm not a big X-Men fan. I don't know other villains. Like I said, because of the movies and most mainstream, the only conflict I've known from the X-Men is the, humans hate mutants because mutants have powers, and then mutants hate humans because the humans think they're different and they attack them. Blah, 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 blah. Boring, boring, boring. We've seen this a million times before. Let's move on to something else. We've got our Sentinel movie. We've got our time travel movie. We've got another good Wolverine movie. A great, main mutant movie, as in, you know, Xavier and Magneto. Magneto. That's another thing. Magneto's weird. Because it's time travel, you know, one Magneto is good and the other Magneto is kind of good, but he's still the bad guy, Magneto. And then he heel turns for no reason after figuring out that, you know, being an angry bad mutant to people is what makes them attack you and makes sentinels. But if you be nice to them and show them that you're not evil, then they won't attack you. It works, I suppose, and, you know, Magneto's character, he doesn't want to coincide with people. He wants to show them that they are better, that they're weaker, blah, 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 blah. Again, I reiterate, this movie is great. There's a lot to love, and as I said before, Jennifer Lawrence as Mystique, whew, needed a drink of water after that, man. I needed a cold shower. She's a highlight, I'll tell you that much. But honestly, guys, this is a good movie. If you love the X-Men, go see this movie. It's a really good movie. It's got great acting. If you just like general superhero movies in general, this is a good movie. It's not too complicated. You know, that was a lot of people's fears that, you know, time travel, oh no, here we go. No, it's very simple. I'm not going to tell you how they do it, but it's a nice little workaround to the actual time travel problem. And, yeah. Go see it. I recommend it, you know. This summer's off to a good start, you know. Godzilla was a little rocky, but X-Men showed me that Hollywood is not full of idiots, and I'm hopeful for the rest of the 3 months that I have off. So, thanks for watching the video, guys. Hope you liked it. Please like, subscribe, and share this with your friends, and be sure to comment in the section below. I'd like to hear your feedback, and wish me the best on my future endeavors. Thanks, and I'll see you later.